There's a lot of violence and misery in the world today. I think it stems from a lack of perspective. So today I'd like to suggest something we could use to broaden people's horizons, open their minds, and maybe lessen some of that violence and misery by chilling people out.
I'm referring, of course,
To the humanities, introducing people to philosophy, history, and the human experience.
let's start with philosophy.
The basics of philosophy are logic, rationale, and knowledge. And an enormous part of it is learning about how people think and why they think it that way. It explores other people's perspectives on things like morality and how we should live our lives, which is important for not only understanding the logic behind our own values, but also the logic behind other people's values.
Which leads me to why
We should learn history. History is the story of humanity, from start to now. And learning about it, strictly speaking, world history,
really opens your mind.
about how other societies orchestrated themselves, what worked and what didn't, as well as some insight into why they didn't work.
Combined with philosophical principles,
You can study the logic behind political, cultural, and religious systems, and learn about the context surrounding those systems and why they may have occurred. Which again can help you get a better idea of where your values come from and why. Art, and I mean any form of art, is important too, because you can see the emotional impacts ideologies in history have had on a populace.
it really helps people to connect.
On a deeper level, and helps us contextualize our beliefs by comparing and contrasting with other people's experiences.
Adding in a background of psychology,
The study of the human brain and how it acts and reacts within the world is integral to understanding the preceding points. And it all comes together to help gather a better understanding of the human experience. And by extension,
ourselves.
I think that if we start to emphasize the importance of broadening people's horizons by teaching each other about societies, their history, the logic behind their decisions, and just in general,
The perspectives of other people,
we can minimize the violence and misery going on in the world.
it would take some effort.
But I think it would be worth it. Especially seeing as we don't have an easy way of broadening people's horizons and putting them in a state of open-mindedness. It's honestly a shame there isn't a substance that can calm people down in a relatively harmless way that could allow them to see things differently and grow as people. Oh well, maybe we'll have one someday.